Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamunatira Vanachari Jamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Namo Om Jayong Vishnupad Paramhansha Paribrajacacharya Ashtuttar Shatu Śrī Srimad Abhay Charanar Bindu Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai Namacharya Śrīla Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shyam Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Shri Mathura Dham Ki Jai Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Shri Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Jai Ganga Mai Ki Jai Jamuna Mai Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Shamaveto Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gaurango, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschatta Deshatarine Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanang Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Deving Sarasating Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudiraya Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nittang Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, Chapter 19, The Island of Jambūdvīp, text 29-30 together. I'll just... What's happening? The voice is coming there. Okay. So since it's in a prose form, I'll just read it through. śrī-śuka uvāca jambūdvīpasya ca rājann upadiśanti aṣṭau he eka upadiśanti sagara-ātma-jaiḥ aśva-anveṣaṇe imang mahīn parito nikhanad bhīrupakalpitān tadyatha svarṇa-prasthaḥ candra-śuklaḥ avartana ramanako mandara-hariṇa panchajanya sinhalo lanketi. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Śrī Śukadeva Gosvāmī said, "My dear king, in the opinion of some learned scholars, 8 smaller islands surround Jambūdvīp. When the sons of Mahārāja Sagara were searching all over the world for their lost horse, they dug up the earth, and in this way 8 adjoining islands came into existence. The names of these islands are svarṇa-prasthaḥ, candra-śuklaḥ, avartana, ramanaka, mandara-hariṇa, panchajanya, sinhala, and lanka." Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In the Kurma Puran, there is the statement about the desires of the demigods. Anodhikarina deva shargastha bharatodbhavam vanchanti atmo vimakshartha mudrekartha adhikarinaha. Although the demigods are situated in exalted positions in the heavenly planets, they nevertheless desire to descend to the land of BharatVarsa on the planet Earth. This indicates that even the demigods are unfit to reside in BharatVarsa. Therefore, if persons already born in BharatVarsa live like cats and dogs, not taking full advantage of their birth in this land, they are certainly unfortunate. So, the Jambūdvīp's description is going on. It's almost coming to an end of the description. Oh, this is the last verse. No, there's another verse after that. So, there are oceans. First of all, the situation of Brahmanda is that each Brahmanda has 14 planetary systems, 7 higher planets and 7 lower planets. And in the middle of those 14 planetary systems is Bhumandal. Bhumandal is the 7th planetary system from top. And above Bhumandal there are 6 higher planetary systems. Bhubarloka, Swarloka or Swargaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Mahaloka, Satya and Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satya. Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, then Mahaloka, then Janaloka, then Tapaloka, then Satyaloka. And below that there are 7 lower planetary systems. Atal, Bital, Shutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal and Patal. So, above Earth planet is Swargaloka. Above Earth, this Bhuloka, there are Bhubarloka, then Sargaloka. Sargaloka is the place where the demigods reside. And that planet has many material facilities. And there people don't die. In Swargaloka there is no death. So that's why Swargaloka is very desirable. Lots of enjoyment and no death. So although Swargaloka has that advantage, but here it is said that in Jambūdvīp, like in Bhumandal, there are various planets and various oceans. So in the middle is Jambūdvīp. And so Jambūdvīp has many islands. So that is being described here. Jambūdvīp is surrounded by salt water, ocean. And similarly, there are various types of oceans also. Around the Jambūdvīp is saltwater ocean. Then beyond that is the ocean, like ocean of liquor, ocean of sura, alcohol ocean. Some people would love to be there. So then sweetwater ocean, sugar. So then actually beyond salt is sugar, then liquor, then ghee, yogurt, and then finally the clear water ocean. And in between these oceans there are various islands, 7 islands. Jambu, then Plakshadweep. Anyway, I'm forgetting the names of those islands. So here's the description of Jambūdvīp. So Jambūdvīp is surrounded by saltwater ocean. When Sagara, King Sagar, was performing a horse sacrifice, Indra became afraid, and that he may take away his position in the heavenly planet as a king. So Indra stole the horse to create, not to let him perform the yajna. And Sagara had 60,000 sons from one wife, Keshini. And from another wife, Sumati, he had one son. So the 60,000 sons of Sagara went out searching for the horse, and they started to dig the earth planet. And as a result of that, the salt water came in, and that is how the salt water, which was actually, there was land inside before and are surrounded by salt water. Now the salt water entered all over, and 8 islands were created. Those 8 islands has been described here. There, svarṇa-prasthaḥ, candra-śuklaḥ, avartana, ramanaka, mandara-hariṇa, panchajanya, Shinhala, and Lanka. So these are the 8 islands. And from the Earth's calculation, you can see that it can be seen as that there are 8 continents. So, now the point that Prabhupada is making in this purport, that in the Kurma Puran, there is a verse that says that this earth planet is so special that even the demigods who are situated in exalted heavenly planets, they desire to descend to the land of BharatVarsa on the planet Earth. So it's a very nice verse. Anadhikarina deva. Anadhikarina means unqualified. The demigods are also unqualified. Sargastha bharatodbhavam. They cannot appear in udbhavam. They cannot take birth in the earth planet. The earth planet is so exalted. The demigods are not even qualified to reside in the earth planet. Vanchanti atma-vimokshartha. For the sake of their deliverance, vanchanti means desire. For the sake of their deliverance, they desire to mudrikartha adhikarina. udrekarthe adhikarina. Vimokshartham udrekarthe adhikarina. They want to get the good fortune of residing or take birth in the earth planet. So what is the special prerogative of the earth planet that even the demigods desire? Yes, the demigods have higher situation and greater facilities for enjoyment. But what is the advantage of being in the earth planet? And that has been described here as bimoksharthe, bimoksharthe, in order to atma-bimoksharthe, for the deliverance of the atma or the soul or the self. When one gets his birth in the earth planet, he gets an opportunity to deliver himself from the earth planet, from the material bondage. Now, what is more elevated? What is more exalted situation? To enjoy in this world or to get out of this world? Who wants to enjoy in this world? No one. Who wants to get delivered from this material bondage? Okay, very good. That is called real intelligence. Less intelligent people want to go to heavenly planet and enjoy. But more intelligent people want to finish off his business in this material world and go back to the spiritual world. More intelligent. But actually, we are not really more intelligent. We were as stupid as ever. Prabhupada has created this good fortune for us. It is simply Srila Prabhupada's mercy. So, anyway, the point is that one should, when one gets a birth in the earth planet, one should try to finish off his business here and go back to the spiritual sky. So that is the goal of life. And Prabhupada is saying that when one got his birth in the earth planet, human birth in the earth planet, he should lead his life like cats and dogs. Cats and dogs, or donkeys and monkeys. Most of the people, at least the cats and dogs are not so bad, but monkeys are donkeys. Donkeys, what they do, they carry the big load morning till night. A beast of burden. And monkeys, they simply jump from one tree to another in search of some enjoyment. And in today's world, they are leading the life. Most of the people are leading the life like that. They're working like a donkey to enjoy like a monkey. But that shouldn't be the goal of human life. The goal of human life should be spiritual advancement. Athato Brahma Jigyasa. And Srila Prabhupada has created such a wonderful arrangement for us to make our life successful. So, that's why Prabhupada gave us all these books, and by studying these books, people are becoming fortunate. And so, at least now that we have found this path, we should become very, very sincere, very serious. After we accept this process of Krishna consciousness, we should become very serious. Very serious means we should be completely focused on our spiritual purpose, spiritual goal. Material enjoyment is available even for, as Prabhupada is mentioning, even for cats and dogs. Material enjoyment means eating nicely, then sleeping, and then mating and defending. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunancha. Eating, sleeping, defending from fear or fearful situation, and sex life. That shouldn't be the goal of human life. They are the animalistic way of life. And so human life should be designed just for spiritual advancement. And very fortunately we have come across Srila Prabhupada's teachings and we become aware of the goal of human life. We are seeing how many of you joined because ISKCON came here? Yeah. So, before ISKCON came here, did you get to know about this goal of life? No. Now because ISKCON came, Srila Prabhupada's teachings has become available, therefore you have accepted this process. And by accepting this process, did you benefit? Yes. And this process is so simple that even a child can practice it. What's her name? That little baby? Akriti. Akriti. Okay. Very good. And so even Akriti is listening to Bhagavatam class. So this is how, and we are seeing, we came here, when you came here, where is Krishnadas? Krishnadas was like Akriti, yeah? And what's her name? Like Shaili. Shaili also was a little girl. She was coming here and she has become so fixed up now, right? So this is how even children are benefiting. What to speak of grown-ups. Like Raghav Pandit was the first one. But Raghav Pandit का शुरुआत पहले ही हुआ था. चौपाटी मंदिर में हुआ था. विशेष रूप से राधा प्यारी. She used to tell me that she used to pray that ISKCON comes to Ujjain. And when ISKCON came, they just joined. पहले कौन ज्वाइन किया, तुम या राधा प्यारी? इसका मतलब तुम उसके पीछे पीछे आए हो. So and as a result of that, what is happening? The result is, now you know where to go. Doctor, कहाँ जाना है? Where जीवन का उद्देश्य कहाँ क्या है? Krishna Bhakti. And there are so many youngsters also. Krishna Kishore was traveling with me this time, and everyone was so impressed. Oh, at such a young age he has become a devotee. And they couldn't believe that he's an engineer. They thought that he is still in school. And he also, from his childhood actually, from his school days, he became involved in Krishna consciousness. And and here so many of our, like Shamperi also, she was still in school, right, when you came, Shamperi?
College first year.
You're in first year college, almost in school. And people are coming from outside also, like Radha Vinod and Champaklata. They joined Krishna consciousness in London. Radha Vinod really followed Champaklata. Champaklata became attracted to Krishna consciousness, and Radha Vinod was trying to stop her. He was very much against it. But then I don't know what happened. His whole attitude changed. And what happened, Radha Vinod? Yes, now I remember. One day Champaklata told me that her husband was very opposed to her involvement in Krishna consciousness. So I said, okay, I'll meet him. So we met. And since then, I don't know, like whenever I would lead Kirtan, Radha Vinod would play the mridanga. He plays very good dholak actually. So, those were nice days. Huh? And so this is how Krishna consciousness is spreading. Like some years back, 10 years back, hardly anyone was here. Hardly any devotee. But today so many people became devotees. And it'll keep on increasing. The number is increasing or number is decreasing? Sure? Like here also, some new arrivals. Abhay and Brajendra Krishna. They came in contact with ISKCON in Bhopal. Like Bhopal base was started by Krishnarchan actually. He used to go. So that's the time you joined, or you came to the base? And then Bhakti Prem Maharaj started to go there. Things are expanding. So we have to always think of different ways and means to increase, to spread Krishna consciousness. No one knows what's going to happen to this world. World situation is very critical. And anyway, we have Krishna consciousness, so no matter how critical the situation becomes, we know what to do. World situation becomes critical means there is lots of war, lots of death, lots of hunger, lots of scarcity, lots of destruction. But no matter whatever the situation is, we will just chant the holy name. Prabhupada gave us a very simple process. Chant and be happy. Do people become happy by getting a lot of money? Do people become happy by getting lots of material facilities? How can people really become happy? Just by chanting. So we found the perfect process for achieving real happiness. So let's just stick to this process and make our life successful. And what may happen? If we chant the holy name of the Lord, so many things can happen. Like if it's a dangerous situation, Nrsingadev may come and take care of the situation. Or a bomb may drop on our head. And what will be the next thing? A chariot from Vaikuntha appears. So either way, it's all auspicious. If we chant the holy name and if a bomb drops, what will happen? A chariot from Vaikuntha will come, or Vishnu Dutas will come, or Krishna will pull us up by our sikha. So these are the benefits of chanting the holy name. So, when we are here, let's take the full advantage of this situation, and then when we leave this planet, let's go back to Godhead. As long as we are here, we spread the glory of Krishna, and when we leave this world, let's go back to the spiritual world. Today also is a very auspicious day. Basanta Panchami. Basanta Panchami is... Do you celebrate Basanta Panchami here? In Bengal it's a very big thing. Saraswati Puja. यहाँ सरस्वती पूजा होता है स्कूल में? नहीं? हाँ ठीक है, क्योंकि सब तो कृष्ण भक्त बन गया है, तो देव देवी का पूजा नहीं करते हैं. So, when we were at school, it was a big day. And because everybody, at least in Bengal, worships Saraswati Devi so that he can pass the exams. Saraswati ka kripa se we pass our exams. She is the goddess of learning. And this is also the appearance days of some very exalted personalities. Today is Vishnupriya Devi's appearance day. Also the appearance day of Narottam Das, Pundarik Vidyanidhi. What about Raghunath Das? Appearance day of Raghunath Das Goswami and also of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's disappearance and also Raghunandan appearance day. Okay. Yeah. Vishnupriya Devi is, I'll just briefly speak about them. Vishnupriya Devi is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pleasure potency. Just as Krishna's pleasure potency is Srimati Radharani, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pleasure potency is Vishnu Priya Devi. When Krishna comes as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radharani comes as Vishnu Priya. And of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna is the enjoyer, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a devotee, and as a devotee he is setting the perfect example. At the age of 24, he leaves home and goes back takes sannyas to preach. So he left his pleasure potency, Lakshmi Devi, behind. So just as in Ramchandra's pastime, Sita Devi's situation was very, very pathetic, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes also, Vishnu Priya Devi's role is a very pathetic role. She was a young girl and her husband left. She was only about 16, 17 years old when Mahaprabhu left home. And she led a perfect life of a wife of a devotee. And Raghunath Das Goswami is another very wonderful devotee. He was the son of a very rich man. His father's income was 20 lakhs gold coins a year. 20 lakhs gold coin. So 20 lakhs means 2 million. And now, one gold coin, what is the price of a gold coin now? Bimal Krishna, do you know?
10 grams is around 30,000.
30,000 rupees, so about $500. So even those days, his father's income was 10 million. Now $500 multiplied by 2 million, $1 billion. Even those days, his father's income was $1 billion. And so, according to rupees, you can calculate it. And you know what was the price of rice? 1 mon of rice was 1 rupee. That means about 40 kilos of rice was 1 rupee. So you can well imagine how wealthy he was. In one hand, his father's income was $1 billion. Like even today, a billion, how many billionaires are there? And so, and the thing is, the price was, from my childhood days I can see the prices of things have gone up by 100%. Not 100%, 100 times. I'll give you an example. When I was young, we used to buy a t-shirt for 3 rupees. And the other day, somebody took me to the shop to buy some t-shirt. I needed some t-shirts, so I went. And I found that the price of a t-shirt is 350 rupees. So what was 3 rupees, now 350 rupees. Okay, I'll give you another example. When I was young, a kilo of ghee was 2 rupees 50 paisa. Not even 2 rupees. Those days there was no paisa like that, 50. There was annas. Adhai rupiah. Adhai rupiah for a kilo of ghee. And what's the price of ghee now? 500 rupees. वो भी पता नहीं है क्या मिलता है. So that is 200 times more. The price of ghee has gone up by 200 times more. So this is how the situation, and we are talking about this is 500 years ago. Anyway, Raghunath Das Goswami was the son of a very, very wealthy person. And he was the only son in the whole family, meaning the entire inheritance was for him. But Raghunath Das Goswami became attracted by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He became so attracted to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that he started to run away. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas and left home. So Raghunath Das Goswami started to run away from home. And his father was to catch him, send his pike, meaning soldiers, and pull him, get him back. Then the father got him married to a beautiful girl. It has been described that she was as beautiful as an apsara. But Raghunath Das Goswami was not interested. Then finally Raghunath Das Goswami left home. This time he succeeded, because previously when he was leaving home, he was going through the main road. So he was going through the main road, somebody came on a horseback, moving much faster, caught him and said, "Chalo, ghar chalo." But this time he didn't take the main road, he took the forest road, so that no one can catch him. And he came to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri. So when they got the message, so they tried. They thought that okay, he is going to meet Mahaprabhu. At that time, the devotees from Bengal, under leadership of Shivananda Sen, were going to Puri. So Raghunath Das Goswami's father's people came, soldiers came and met Shivananda Sen. He said, no, he didn't join us. So this time he took the forest path, so they went back. So then finally they got the news that he is in Puri with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So his mother said, now you bring him back and tie him up with a chain. So his father said, the wealth like that of Indra and the beautiful wife as an apsara couldn't tie him down. Do you think a mere chain will be able to tie him down? He said, let him go. One who develops his attachment to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, nothing can relieve him from there. We see that devotees' parents come to take them away. We see that with Abhay-charan. His parents come and they beg me, please let him go. Nitai Chandra's father, remember Nitai Chandra? His father used to come and beg me, please let him go. Keep me here and let him go. He used to say that I will be here. His father was a doctor. That I would join you and let him go. So, but devotees don't want to go. Because that is the attraction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet. So then his father said, okay, send him some money every month. Let him be there. at least. And that's what he wants. And so his father started to send a lot of money and a group of servants to take care of him. So Raghunath Das Goswami, with that money, he used to organize feasts for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he sent the servants back and to stop taking money from his father. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Sarup Damodar Goswami, like, what happened? Raghunath doesn't invite me anymore. Sarup Damodar said, no, he stopped taking money from his father. Oh, that's very good. But how does he maintain himself? He stands by the Singhadwar of the temple, and when the pujaris go home, they give him some Mahaprasad. Very good. After some time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Sarup Damodar, I don't see Raghunath by Singhadwar anymore. Yeah, he stopped taking the alms or Mahaprasad from the pujaris. So how does he maintain himself? He goes in Anna Satra, where the beggars are given prasad, Jagannath prasad. He sits with the beggars, takes some prasad. Oh, very good. I don't see Raghunath taking prasad there also. Yeah, Raghunath stopped taking that also. So how does he maintain himself? At the back of the temple, where the old prasad is thrown away, the rotten prasad, that even the cows and other animals do not eat. Raghunath collects that, washes it, whatever the good part is, he is maintaining. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very pleased. So he went to Raghunath's place. Raghunath, you are having such special prasad of the Lord, depriving us. So Raghunath was embarrassed. My Lord, I don't take any special prasad. Oh, now you are lying also. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pulled out that clay pot with that prasad and he started to eat. Raghunath tried to stop. No, it's not for you to eat that. So this is how through Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established the principle of renunciation. Here's a personality who was like a king's son. And now look what he is. Sitting with the beggars and taking prasad. That also he stopped and taking that apparently rotten prasad of the Lord. So this is how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established the principle of renunciation. And Raghunath Das Goswami later on went to Vrindavan. He is considered one of the 6 principal Goswamis. Shirup, Shri Sanatan, Bhatta Raghunath. Raghunath Bhatt, there are 2 Raghunaths. One is Raghunath Bhatta Goswami and the other is Raghunath Das Goswami. So, then Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Pundarik Vidyanidhi is actually an incarnation of King Vrishabhanu. King Vrishabhanu was the father of Srimati Radharani. So in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, different associates of Krishna also appeared. King Vrishabhanu appeared as Pundarik Vidyanidhi. He used to live in East Bengal, in near Chittagong, in the southern part of Bengal, on the bank of the Bay of Bengal. There is a place called Hathazari, and that is where Pundarik Vidyanidhi's house was. And now we have that as ISKCON temple. So Pundarik Vidyanidhi his pastimes are completely opposite. Raghunath Das Goswami is totally renounced, and Pundarik Vidyanidhi is totally in enjoying spirit. So once Gadadhar Pandit and Mukunda went to see, Mukunda took Gadadhar Pandit to see Pundarik Vidyanidhi, a great devotee. So they came to Navadvip. So Mukunda wanted Gadadhar to see him. And he went and he saw that living in such luxury, half lying in a bed, white, soft bed, leaning against a bolster, and people are fanning him, and he looked like a sense gratifier, like the zamindars used to do those days. So Gadadhar Pandit had a little negative feeling about him. What kind of devotee? He's saying he's a devotee, doesn't look like one. Looks like a total sense gratifier. So Mukunda understood Gadadhar's mind. So he just recited a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. And as he heard that, just that verse about Krishna's pastimes, he just became so ecstatic, like he was rolling the ground, crying, and then finally he fainted. He fell off his bed. So then Gadadhar understood. So from that we could understand that it is very difficult to recognize a devotee from his external appearance. And Gadadhar Pandit recognized his mistake and offense. He offended such a great Vaishnava. So he decided to take initiation from him. So Gadadhar Pandit actually got initiated by Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Now you can see who is Gadadhar Pandit? Srimati Radharani. Who is King Vrishabhanu? Okay. Pundarik Vidyanidhi. So Radharani's father. So this is how in Mahaprabhu's pastimes different devotees played their roles. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was a great scholar. He appeared in Navadvip, but then he shifted to a place called Faidabad in the northern part of Bengal. And there was a great devotee called, he was a disciple of Narottam Das Thakur. Actually, Narottam Das Thakur's disciple was Ganganarayan Chakravarti. Not disciple. And then Ganganarayan Chakravarti's disciple was Krishna Charan Chakravarti. And his disciple was Radharaman Chakravarti or Goswami, I think. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur took initiation from him. He was a great scholar, extremely exalted devotee, and he settled. Then he went to Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, he was staying in Radhakund, along with a disciple of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And later on, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur became the leader of the Vaishnava community. And that's how he got this title, Chakravarti. Chakravarti means the total sovereign king of the Vaishnava community. And he wrote many books, and most prominent are Sharartha-darshini Tika, his commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, and also his commentary on Bhagavad Gita, Sarartha Bardhini. He also gave his commentary on Vidagdha Madhav by Rupa Goswami and such. And one most wonderful small book by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is called Madhurya Kadambini. I don't know whether I ever gave a seminar on Madhurya Kadambini, but the first seminar I ever gave was on Madhurya Kadambini. And the name of the title was Shraddha to Prem. This actually shows from how devotion begins from Shraddha, and then gradually it goes to the platform of Prem. It's a beautiful book. Small book, not very big, but it's so informative. So in this way, the Vaishnava community was blessed by so many exalted personalities. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, the king of Jaipur, sent him a message that the pujaris of Govindaji's temple was they are Ramanuja Sampradaya is challenging that Gaudiya Vaishnavas are not bona fide, because to be a bona fide Sampradaya they have to have a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. So because the Gaudiya Vaishnavas don't have any commentary, so Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur pointed out that actually Gaudiya Vaishnavas do not go for any commentary, because Vasudev himself wrote the commentary of Vedanta Sutra, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. So they just follow that commentary. What's the point in having another new commentary on Vedanta Sutra? But the Ramanuja Sampradaya would not accept that. So the king sent a message to Vishwanath Chakravarti but at that time Vishwanath Chakravarti was very old. So he sent his disciple Baladev Vidyabhushan. So Baladev Vidyabhushan, when Baladev Vidyabhushan also tried to make actually he made that point. Gaudiya Vaishnavas do not have any commentary, because the natural commentary of Vedanta Sutra is Srimad Bhagavatam. But when they wouldn't accept it, then he took just 7 days. He said, give me 7 days and I'll come up with a commentary. And within 7 days he came up with a commentary. And it is said, he admitted that this commentary was written by Govinda Dev himself. Therefore, this commentary is known as Govinda Bhashya, So Baladev Vidyabhushan actually gave the Gaudiya Vaishnava commentary, which is Govinda Bhashya. It happened in Galta, near Jaipur. When I went there, the Ramanujas have their place, but still they do not want to accept it. I pointed out that, look, there is a place which is called the place where they were defeated. So why don't you accept it? You were defeated there by Baladev Vidyabhushan. It's unfortunate. You see, they're in Vaishnava line, but they do not want to accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we find that, like some sampradayas do not want to accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's their misfortune. In that respect, Chaitanya Charitamrita is a very heavy statement. That statement says that just as Jarasandha and Shishupal used to worship Narayan, Jarasandha and Shishupal used to worship Narayan. But because they didn't accept Krishna, they're demons. Similarly, those who accept Krishna but doesn't accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you can well imagine in which category they are. Very mercifully, Lord comes to bestow His mercy. But in spite of being a follower of the Lord, they do not want to accept that mercy. All glory is to Srila Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. At least we are fortunate that we found the right path. Hare Krishna. So, does anybody have any question? Can take questions for about 5 minutes. Yes, Shampyari?
Guru Maharaj, how can we develop attraction for the Lord in real sense? Like we are attending temple programs, chanting rounds, but how to feel this in the heart? How to feel we are parts and parcel of Krishna and Krishna takes care of us?
You see, it will depend upon knowing Krishna's qualities. Krishna is all attractive. So is it difficult to become attracted to Krishna? But in order to be attracted, we have to know the attractive features of Krishna. How do we get to know about the attractive features of Krishna? By reading about Krishna, by hearing about Krishna. Right? Therefore, reading about Krishna and hearing about Krishna is so important. As you hear, attraction will develop. Okay?
How to keep this mood all the time, like Krishna is...
Keep on reading and hearing all the time.
How should we pray to Baladev Vidyabhushan?
How do you pray to anybody? That prayer should be simple. Oh my Lord, please bless me that I can develop some attachment to the Lord. I can become His devotee. I can commit myself to His service.
Should we be reading books like Govindash or books about Prabhupada?
Well, Prabhupada wanted us to read, but initially let's read Prabhupada's books. Then if we need it, because whatever is there in Govinda Bhashya, Prabhupada gave that to us. But if you go to read the Bhashya, like it's a philosophical treatise, like it'll be difficult to understand. So if something is difficult to understand, why go for that? Read something that's understandable. And ultimately what is Govinda Bhashya saying? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we are His parts and parcels, and our business is to become connected to Him. Thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari.